sure we're live. Let's see here.
Are we live?
I think we are.
All right.
That we are.
Chat.
We are live. I think we are.
I'm back.
King
After
is back with us, guys.
I'm back. After a 2 or 3
King
week
is
hiatus,
back
I'm
with
back.
us, guys.
I'm back. After a 2
So we are back at it, my dudes. Me and King. So today, Monday Night Raw predictions. Looks like what we got today so far. It looks like we've got Liv and Raquel, which are going after the tag team champions. So they're going to be going in a match. I don't know if the tag titles are on the line or not for that. Yo, what's up, King?
What's up?
And we got some stuff regarding Bronson Reed after him attacking the Fatal 4-Way. So Damian got attacked, Seth got attacked, and Sheamus got attacked last Monday. So we're gonna hear from Bronson Reed what he's got left, or what his plans are at least, because as of right now he's just been wrecking havoc and taking people out. And then Gunther is set to make an announcement on the World Heavyweight Championship belt, on who he's fighting next, and I'm pretty sure he promised Damian, so we'll probably see him and Damian go face to face. But other than that, that's about all the quick tips we have right now. So, King, welcome back. We're both back. It ain't the same without King.
The King is back and he's gonna lay down.
Okay. All right, so let's.
I haven't been here. I've been keeping up on the news, and I saw like there's a new women's U.S. title.
Yeah, that's last. I think that was for Friday. So you might be right. We're gonna have to talk about that later because that's got me interested with something else. Because if they did the U.S. title, they got to do the Intercontinental, right?
Title. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll have to get into that a little later. I think we should go ahead and start off with the first topic, which would be, I think we were going to talk about Bronson Reed first. Is that cool? Because Bronson Reed, he's been on a freaking warpath, since, what was it? He took out, R-Truth, then he took out Seth. I don't think he didn't take out The Miz, but he had some issues and beef with The Miz. And then Braun Strowman got involved, and they got into it a few times. Brutal matches there. Heck, half the matches they were in weren't even matches. They just started going at it. And then he continues to still wreak havoc. He's taken out, maybe Seth again, possibly Sheamus. Damian, I think, is going to be fine out of all of this, but I'm not positive on that.
Well, Damian's gonna move on and challenge Gunther, so.
Yeah, he's gonna move on to bigger and better things.
Yep. Again, I still feel like Tiffany has more stuff on Raw, but yeah, Bronson Reed is like probably still one of the most dominant forces in WWE, especially since Braun Strowman is kind of out. So
yeah,
I feel like what would make Bronson Reed like an even bigger monster is if,
what's up, drummer? You continue. I'm just reading chat, my friend.
I feel like to tell the audience that Bronson Reed's like the next big guy, he should go up against what's his name? Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, if Brock Lesnar returns, dude, that would be a good matchup.
Seeing
Bronson Reed versus Brock Lesnar. That would be an insane match, to be honest. Bronson Reed's got a lot of potential though, like his character and everything. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like what they're doing with Bronson Reed. Granted, he's taken out some of my favorite superstars, but
hasn't done anything with Drew yet. So
and R-Truth, honestly, he did that on his own will. He took the fall for Miz, because Miz would have took that. If I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. That's been a while ago though. That's been a few months.
R-Truth took a bullet for the Miz, and the Miz repaid him by kicking
and then
him
he said, "I'm out." I want nothing to do with the six. That was funny how he punched Miz that night.
Yeah,
But yeah, so supposedly we're supposed to hear from Bronson Reed tonight and maybe get an idea of what he's got planned next. Because as of right now, it looks like he has no plan. He's just kind of going for whoever's in his way. And I think that's kind of the, I don't know, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. I think he's going to keep doing whatever he's doing, and whoever gets in his way is just going to get the treatment, you know?
I'm excited to see where that goes. The Wyatt Six,
Yeah,
because
with the
while
Miz and stuff, because the Miz is captured. We might hear from the Six, or maybe get something regarding the Miz tonight, too. Might even see a
well,
little R-Truth skit again or something. I like
yeah,
R-Truth, even if he's just like there for in the background, just, doing the normal joke stuff he does, you know?
when our truth is serious, that's when you run.
Yeah, he was definitely serious there.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with the Wyatt Six storyline. While they did say that they're only after the Miz, I would still love to see a Survivor Series matchup between the Wyatt Six and Final Testament.
Yeah, that would be cool. Because we already know Bloodline is taking it this year for the men's. But
Yeah,
there's still matches that they're gonna have at Survivor Series that aren't specific Survivor Series matches. Like, I'm sure they'll start off with the women's, but it's so hard to really like pinpoint what women will be a part of it because there's so many factors, and it's like the women's division's kind of stale right now, from what I've been hearing too. And
uh,
I feel like the NXT's women roster is way better at the moment than what we've got on
is
SmackDown and
I've been
Raw.
watching I I've been watching NXT like as many episodes as I can of NXT since I've been on hiatus. I even watched Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, Halloween Havoc
NXT's
was fun.
better. I feel like NXT's better than both shows.
Yeah, I could say like storyline wise, no, but like athletic wise and match wise, yes. And I don't know if it has a factor because of them being younger or what the case is there, but it does seem like in NXT you're getting a better women's division right now. And I don't know if you was the one that posted that. From what I heard, something about they were going to be going back to 3 hour shows. So maybe SmackDown and Raw is going to be 3 hours, and I heard something about possibly they're going to be bumping up some of the NXT um, people to accommodate those hours.
What was that guy's name? Opa Femi. I think they're gonna give him the
Oh
main
yeah, he's
roster
got a
push.
good. He could definitely move up now. Trick Williams, he could be possibly soon. You know, I'm
This would
not
be a
sure women's division wise. I haven't really got familiar enough with the names, but Kalani, I think she's one that
Perez.
could go up. Um,
Roxanne Perez would be a
Roxanne
good push.
Perez definitely. Trying to think that
I
blonde girl with the I think she normally wears like it's like got a country style like theme music to it.
Wendy Chu would be another good push.
Yeah. Um Also the who's the ones that's been going on SmackDown, that tag team that's been going on SmackDown here recently?
Lash
Yeah,
Legend
Lash
and
Legend. They would be a good group to come up too. Sign them to
no,
SmackDown or something.
part of them. They're part of a tag team in NXT. That's not the full tag team.
Oh,
They
so
like
they've got
it's
more to their group then?
yeah, it's like a four-person tag team. It's like two
Interesting.
females, two men's.
And I'm wondering if they're gonna do that too, like maybe have like Bianca and I don't know. How will they do? I'm so confused at how they're gonna do the women's Survivor Series this year.
Me too. I don't get it.
I really don't have a good idea because there's not really like four solidified, you know, on each team or whatever. Because they would have to, recruit people. Like if Liv and Raquel are, the bad side, then, they're gonna have to recruit two women to help them, and that could be possibly Candice LeRae. I don't know, because she's like been going after, like Bianca and them, and like I don't
Okay,
know. I feel like
now,
it's gonna get interesting.
okay,
And
hear me
Bailey could
out.
probably be one that could be one of those people that would side with the group.
Okay, hear me out. Asuka and Charlotte Flair,
They could return, yeah.
and they could probably they. Oh wait, I just thought of something, and I'm gonna save it for after we talk about the matches.
All right. Which one?
I
Which? You can go ahead and finish what you're saying.
okay, because I'm gonna get more into this when we're done with the matches, but I think they would be perfect for the U.S. Intercontinental Women's Championship.
Yeah.
I'll get more when we're done.
No, you're good. Let's go ahead and talk about Gunther. So Gunther, Damian was wanting another heavyweight championship belt opportunity, and Gunther's had it since SummerSlam. You know what happened there, where uh Finn screwed over Damian there. So that's kind of what
Yeah,
happened there. Judgment Day kind of obliterated uh at SummerSlam, so that was kind of that instance. But since then, Gunther's still been the champion, and Damian wants another shot, and I think he's going to get his shot. It's just he had to wait until after Crown Jewel, and now he's going to have his shot. As you guys know, Cody won the Crown Jewel belt, so Gunther doesn't feel like he's upset about it or anything. He actually feels like, you know, he's like, the best man wins type of thing, and shake your hand.
about
That's kind
Crown
of how he
Jewel.
was with Cody, at least. Which I
Yeah,
thought that they was gonna let Gunther win that, but
I
and I
really
don't know
thought
how the
so
crown
too.
jewel belts work. I just know that there's some sort of a trophy. I don't think they get defended or anything.
Yeah, I thought about that, and I kind of realized this like the Crown Jewel Championship.
Hmm.
It's not something like it's not something that like it's rewarded by being the best or by being the strongest. It's by who earns it.
Exactly.
Like, and I feel like out of the most work put in the WWE within the past couple months or years,
Hmm.
it's definitely Morgan and Cody Rhodes, and that's why I think they earned the Crown Jewel championship,
Yeah,
which I think is bogus. I still don't understand how that title works.
I don't either. All I know is it was some sort of a trophy, so that's all. That's all I really knew there. Um.
Like, oh,
So yeah.
we're gonna keep these like 50 carat diamond, like 50 pound title in Saudi Arabia, but here we'll give you like a ring and you'll be fine, bro.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I was wondering if it was something that was only kept in Saudi Arabia. Like, I didn't know if it was something Cody actually kept himself. I figured it was some sort of like a staple piece, like when they go to, Saudi Arabia, they're gonna pick, Liv and Cody are the first, champions of Saudi Arabia or whatever, crown jewel type of thing. So it'd kind of be
And
like a memorial mark for that
uh,
specific thing.
yeah, and how do you find out who wins the championship next year?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because technically, Cody currently and until next year is the crown jewel champion. And if Cody isn't a champion
Or
by
isn't even
next
a
year,
part of the show anymore. That's what I'm saying. Well, he would be because he'd be contracted. So
well, how would well hypothetically speaking, if like Liv Morgan or Cody Rhodes weren't a champion next year by Crown Jewel, who would take the how would that be decided? Because currently Cody Rhodes and Liv Morgan are the Crown Jewel champions.
yeah, and they're
And
kind of like the face of WWE right now when it comes to like the women's and the men's. You know what I mean?
yeah, and how is that fair that they can't defend their title and they will immediately lose their title if they aren't champion by next if they aren't here?
Unless they're planning on doing like a different belt, but that wouldn't make sense.
No, that would just cost more money.
Yeah.
Carat diamonds.
Exactly.
It's a lot. So yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, same here.
And
I didn't know as well. I was confused as to how they were doing the crown jewel thing.
yeah,
But I know before crown jewel, Damien went to Gunther and he was like, I want another shot at the belt and blah 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 blah. And Gunther basically told him that, after crown jewel, I mean, now he's gonna be going face to face with Damien tonight and possibly see what's gonna happen regarding that. And that's why I was like confused to why Drew was like in that promo. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
if I hope they keep Drew till Rumble, but if they do, it's probably going to be tonight when Damien goes out to talk about the belt, and then Drew comes out and he's like, "Nah, that belt's mine. I'm first in line," type of thing. But I don't know how he's gonna do that.
I
So
actually, I actually recently watched Killer's Game, which is what him and Dave Bautista were in. God, he's such a good actor. I wanna see Drew in more movies if he's ever done with wrestling. I wanna see Drew in more movies.
right, I see what you mean there.
I feel like Drew could be a better villain, like like a bigger villain than just one hitman for like
Mm,
20 minutes. He would do great as a bigger villain in a
right,
movie. I would see that.
I see what you mean there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, I'm sure if they do fight, or I would imagine Gunther's going to defend it with someone at Survivor Series. Um, but it
Oh,
leads you to
I
wonder who's going to go after Cody.
I think it's CM Punk at Survivor Series.
Yeah, it might be CM Punk and Cody. That would be interesting, because what if CM Punk wins? I don't think Cody's losing the belt till like Mania or something.
If it's CM Punk, I'm making another bet with
Do you think
Space
Cody's
Squad.
going to get a year holding the belt?
What?
Do you think Cody's going to hold the belt till Mania?
Well, remember the tweet I showed you?
That was when? When did you send me that? Or did you post it in the group thing?
I sent it to DMs
Yeah,
because it's only a rumor. It's not confirmed. It's like uh, but again, I did say whoever should beat Cody Rhodes should earn it. It shouldn't be
exactly.
like
It shouldn't be set up
it should
for them.
it shouldn't be like a big time star
Yeah,
that is already big enough as a big time star. It has to be someone who's earned it. And Johnny Gargano, chat, hear me out. Johnny Gargano would be perfect as an undisputed champion.
yeah,
Hear me out, chat. Hear me out. He'd be amazing, and I feel like people would not only be an absolute shock, it would
mm-hmm,
put a lot of smiles on people's faces because Johnny has been a major fan and has
mm-hmm.
been doing wrestling for I don't even know how long, probably his whole life, man. And if anyone on SmackDown deserves a shot at the undisputed title, it is Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, Johnny does deserve. I think he does. And I feel like DIY is gonna split up soon.
Yeah.
So to go ahead and let's see here. Let's go ahead and wrap up this Gunther thing. So yeah, Gunther, he's going to be supposedly going face to face. We're supposed to hear from Gunther tonight, with Damien. So we're gonna see where that stands and if Gunther's gonna give him another shot and kind of go from there. But that's kind of all we got for Gunther tonight. Is he's going to be addressing what's going on as far as the next match. We
Yeah.
only got one more topic as well.
What's the next topic?
The next topic, so we've got Bianca, Jade versus Liv and Raquel. This could possibly be the main event unless something gets stirred up. But as of right now, I don't know if the tag titles are on the line. I don't know
Okay,
if they are. I'm not positive, but I know that they are going to be tag teaming against each other. So
okay, hold on. That's interesting because I saw on SmackDown that Nia and Tiffany also are gonna challenge them for a tag team match and hopefully get them a shot for the women's tag team titles.
yep,
So hear me out once again. Hear me out. So, like this could start a feud at Survivor Series with a female champion on each team,
yep, yeah.
and
That could get crazy.
Candice LeRae, Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax, Raquel, Liv Morgan, and whoever else they can find on their team, I guess, versus like an old Raw versus SmackDown team.
Yeah, that would be kind of interesting actually. Yeah, because they could do that
Yeah,
kind of theme with the women's division. Because right now it looks like we're stuck with SmackDown for the men's. I mean, Jay
yeah.
and Sammy are Raw, but technically, Jay
Well,
was brought over there by Cody Rhodes. So,
well, I am going to assume that if it is SmackDown if it is only going to be SmackDown for the men's and Raw versus SmackDown for the women's, I'm sure like they're gonna bring in something heavy for the Raw. So
yeah, they need to because just right now it seems like they're just kind of leading towards the SmackDown stuff, and it's like we got to see what's going on with Raw with Survivor Series. There's not too many of other than Gunther. I mean, and if Damien them fight again, that would really be the only thing that I know for a fact there. And then Bianca and Jade, they kind of bounce around. They're like free agents, kind of. They just kind of bounce around and fight whoever. But it is going to
pretty
be
much,
interesting to see who wins this match because if it's not with the titles on the line, Liv and Raquel could probably win this easily. With their shenanigans stuff.
yeah, that would be interesting having Liv as the world heavyweight tag team crown jewel champion. That's a long list.
Yeah, that would be insane. And then who knows how long, Rhea's going to be out, so you can probably count her out of the picture unless she joins the opposite side that they're on if they do Survivor Series.
I don't
But
know.
I
I
don't think
think
Liv and
Rhea
Raquel need to be locked in a
probably
cage with mommy.
think Rhea's out, so probably Royal Rumble, my guess.
Yeah, probably.
I remember her winning the SmackDown Women's SmackDown champion.
Yeah,
Uh,
from Charlotte.
yeah, that was great.
That was a great match. Like Charlotte, I think she broke her nose doing that match. It was crazy.
I didn't I didn't know who Rhea Ripley was before she entered the Royal Rumble, and like and still seeing her win that championship was just
Crazy.
amazing to see. Oh, and I think they should bring back Bad Bunny
Bad Bunny?
and Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
They did say SummerSlam in like the pre-show, like that Jelly Roll has been a huge fan of WWE for since he was a kid,
For a
and
long
they're like
time.
they they might have hinted this, but someone said something about putting him in the Royal Rumble on the
Interesting.
pre-show. That would be interesting to see.
Oh yeah. I'm
Imagine
anxious for
Jelly
Rumble
Roll.
to be honest. I would like to
Yeah,
go, but you know.
Imagine Jelly Roll wins the Royal Rumble.
Jelly Roll! Could you imagine him coming out?
Yeah, just
I wonder
playing
what song he'd
liar,
come out to. I mean, it's not like we
liar.
haven't seen stuff like that before. I mean, Bad Bunny, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Pat McAfee, but he said, I'm out. He made himself out. That
yeah.
was such a
What
waste
was
of a freaking spot, too.
it Steve-O in one of the old
I don't know if
uh
he did Rumble, but I know for a fact that him and Sami Zayn did fight and they did like a match. I don't know if that was at like SummerSlam or if that was at Rumble, but I know that him and Sami Zayn fought and they had like all kinds of, Jackass style um equipment
yeah,
and stuff like that. That was super cool. But yeah, to wrap up
Logan
this hold on one second. But to wrap up this topic here, and then we just kind of get on to anything else. So Bianca and Jade are taking on, well, I should say Liv and Raquel are taking on the tag team champs, Bianca and Jade. So that's probably going to be main event tonight. I don't know what else we could expect as far as match wise goes. Probably Liv and Raquel will probably get the upper hand. That is if the titles aren't on the line, because I feel like they're not going to lose the titles yet, just because Jade and Bianca have other people that they're going to fight too. So
if it is main event, I would expect um Liv and Raquel to win.
right, yeah, I
I
would
feel like
hope so at least, but
I think if they do
that's
win,
I
like
wonder if the
uh
title's going to be on the line.
Nia and Tiffany at the end.
Huh?
If they like I'm painting a picture of the match. Like Liv and Raquel win the championships. But then Nia Jax and Tiffany come out to send a message, and then Tiffany Stratton catches in and becomes the women's championship, maybe
Mm-hmm.
women's champion.
Yeah, that'd be
Uh,
interesting to see too.
Although with Dominic being there, I'm gonna guess that cash in will fail. So I don't know. I
Yeah, that's
I
why they
think
gotta be
a
weary about like who she's gonna cash in on, because
a
they want to make
women's
you think she's cashing in on Nia, but then again, the story more leans towards her taking Liv's title. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think a women's champion versus women's champion for the women's tag team championship would be cool to see. God,
Yeah,
my hair looks so.
because what's gonna happen? She cashes in on Nia. It's just gonna start a feud with them two. So it's like that just wouldn't make any sense to me. I mean, then again, it would, but it's like it just wouldn't be the right approach with it. It would be more of a game changer if she took Liv's title, because then there'd be more of an involvement in that story than there ever would be, and she'd have a lot more of a storyline to go with. And what if it is true?
Yeah,
What if Dominic just follows whoever's champion? He could just take,
yeah, and it,
go to
I-
Tiffany.
yeah, and again, I feel like Tiffany has more potential on Raw. We say this every week that I'm
Yeah,
here. Tiffany has more potential on Raw, and
I
I'm gonna
agree.
say
Yo, what's
this.
up, 50? 50 said Liv is so hot. Yeah, I agree. Everybody could agree with that, I think. So what's everybody getting into?
Uh,
But yeah, so they do have the USA title now for the women's division. And so what's next? Intercontinental for the women's?
uh,
They
yes,
do it for Raw though, obviously.
I think Asuka and Charlotte Flair should win the IC and UN
I think
championship
Naomi's
title.
probably gonna get the USA title, the first one.
I, I think if it's neither of them, I think it's Blair Davenport and Shayna Baszler.
Yeah, that could be too. Cause it's a mid card. It's like a mid card title, you know what I mean? It's not like
Yeah.
it's a top tier, title card, I guess, if you get what I mean.
How many championships are going to be in WWE when these two are given out?
So we've got the undisputed belt. We've got the women's WWE Championship belt. We've got the women's World Heavyweight Championship belt, the World Heavyweight Championship belt. Um, we got the what is it? The tag team heavyweight tag team belts, or which are the gold ones? Not the one.
It
Yeah,
just
there's
made
a world heavyweight tag belts, and then there's the what's the other belts? The ones that not the
I'm
ones that
gonna say
Judgment Day got.
I'm gonna say undisputed. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly which ones those are, just the normal tag titles.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
And
so
then we've got the USA
undisputed.
title for the women's.
Yep.
And then if we get the
Uh,
Intercontinental title, and then we could possibly get a women's Intercontinental title.
there's 5 titles per show.
Yeah. So they would need
Um,
to add another one.
plus the crown jewel, which would make 17, and then there's the
Which,
money in the bank, which is 18. Then there's that Heritage Cup, which is 19,
are you talking about
and
NXT as well? I'm not sure because NXT belts. I'm not sure. I know they
there's
got just an NXT belt.
20. That's
Um,
20 total championship.
women. There's like a NXT belt for the women's too. I'm pretty sure.
There is not.
There isn't.
They combine the NXT women's championship and the women's championship
Oh, I
tag
see.
team championship.
I
Yeah,
see what
back when Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey kind of owned the division.
because then because I think it was last year or was it the year before that when Becky had the NXT title for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember that, but that sounds right.
Yeah,
That's 20
but she didn't
titles,
have it
by
for
the way.
long. I don't know if it was she took it from Tiffany or if Tiffany took it from her. I can't remember, but it was something to do with that.
But dude, 20 titles? That's insane.
I
20
know.
titles.
And that's the thing, some NXT person could come up and take one of those titles too.
Yeah.
It's all fair game, to be honest.
And by the way, chat, I included the Money in the Bank and Heritage Cup.
Yeah, because
That's
the
20.
Heritage Cup is defended too.
Yeah.
But
And
I
I
don't think
also
they're gonna
counted.
really show the crown jewel belts. Those will be just that's it, basically. I
Well,
feel.
they're a title. They're still a title.
Yeah, they're still a
So
title, but they're just gonna be locked in a vault, I think, or something like that.
there's also the Andre the Giant Battle Royal Cup, but that's not really
That's
used
just something
often.
that they do each year, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
That's the night before Rumble, isn't it?
I
When
think
they do
so.
that? Or Mania, I mean. I think it's
I
the like
yeah,
SmackDown before Mania.
I think so. Yeah. Oh, I saw a post I saw a post earlier, and it brought up like a pretty it brought up a pretty true fact that Cody Rhodes and Liv Morgan were not the first Crown Jewel champions. It was Braun Strowman when he won the Ultimate Royal Rumble,
Oh, I
and
see what you mean.
a while ago. Yeah, that title went nowhere. I want to go back and watch that because that
Yeah, I
must have
need to
been
go through and watch like the years that I didn't watch. Because I used to watch back when the DX era, but I can't really remember all that stuff, you know? Because I went so
yeah.
long without not being interested in it to getting interested in it again to making it feel like it's all new stuff to me again. Even though, I knew some of the stuff
Hmm.
that happened back then, like Hornswoggle when he come out up underneath the ring, like, dude, that was pretty crazy. But I can't really remember like crazy matches. I think maybe wasn't it Triple H versus Shawn Michaels? Didn't they do that
I
at some
don't
point
know.
in time?
Oh, I
Like
just
right at the
remember
end of
two more.
DX getting broken up or something?
I just remember two more titles. The both WWE Speed titles. So that's 22 titles in
Yeah,
WWE.
that's what I was wondering. 50.
That's a lot of titles.
Yeah, Punk. They're probably gonna save a lot of those people for Rumble, like Drew and CM Punk, and I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
I really want to see Baron Corbin come back.
Yeah, I heard
He
they
did.
released him or something.
He really did not get a chance.
Yeah, Baron Corbin was a pretty good wrestler.
For the people wondering, there were 3 wrestlers that got removed, and they're expecting to remove more soon.
Well, Indy Hartwell shared her thing on Twitter, and she was like, "Wait, what? I'm being removed." So
Yeah,
she doesn't even. I don't even know if that's just a rumor or what's going on there. Yeah, they might do Punk before Rumble. I'm not positive though. It'd probably have to be something like when Netflix comes on, with Raw.
I think Bad Bunny should return for Netflix.
Yeah, they'll probably do some crazy stuff over there on Netflix with like superstars and stuff that'll return. 'Cause I know
So I
Cena's
heard
supposed to be getting involved during the Netflix stuff too, so
I heard a rumor that Travis Scott will be wrestling.
associated. Would that
Will
be
be
that would be crazy though? I mean, they normally do stuff like that, so it wouldn't be like something that would, you know, wouldn't
yeah,
surprise me, you know? But that would be cool. Do like a crazy match or something. Because they normally
yeah,
do that type of stuff. Like they had Bad Bunny, they've had, Jackass in there. They just always had some sort of celebrity involved, you know?
yeah. I cannot wait to see what celebrity or person they bring in for the Royal Rumble. I I think it's gonna be Bad Bunny, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe the weekend. That would be an interesting thing to
Well, they
because
normally do some of the songs for some of these events too.
the weekend's been pretty popular with WWE,
Hmm.
so it'd be interesting to see. Or no, never mind. I was gonna say Imagine Dragons.
Imagine. They do some songs for WWE though.
Dude, Imagine Dragons winning the tag team
Imagine
championship.
Jelly Roll coming out at Rumble. Just
Imagine
imagine.
Dragons tag team championships would go hard.
Oh yeah. All right. Do you think we should go ahead and wrap this up? Not really much else
Yeah,
to really talk about today, other than we got the women's tag champs Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. They're going to be taking on Liv Morgan and Raquel tonight, which is probably going to be the main event. And then Bronson Reed, we're going to hear what's going on with him, because he's been going on a rampage still. He took out Sheamus, Damian, and he took out Seth again during that Fatal 4-Way last week. So, and then we got Gunther addressing the Damian winning the Fatal 4-Way type of thing, and see what's going to go on with him at Survivor Series, if they're going to have a match or what's going to end up happening there.
yeah.
All right.
All
Well,
right, do I do the outro?
yep.
All right. Chat, follow our socials. I am on Twitch, Twitter, and I'm a retired YouTuber. Dylan is on Discord. He has 2 YouTube channels. He has a TikTok, a Twitter, a Twitch, an Instagram, and I feel like I'm missing one. Am I missing one?
No, you're good.
Um, join the Discord. You have access to WWE news, match recaps, match news, confirmed matches. You can share videos and clips. You can watch WWE right here in the server with other people, or you can join this podcast for yourself and ask questions to me or Dylan. Um, but make sure you raise your hand. Make sure when you join the server, you select WWE as your common interest. Otherwise, you won't be able to see the WWE stuff when you join the server. Final note is that this is fake. Wrestling is fake. They're actors. They get paid to do what they do. So don't get upset for something to do or something to say on television or on social media. They're getting paid to say what they say. Okay? Okay.
Yep.
with that, I'm gonna go take a nap.
All right, King, you have a good one. All right, my dudes, appreciate you guys tuning in to the podcast. This was the 11/11/24 podcast, Raw predictions. Hope you guys all enjoyed. And yeah, King is back on the podcast, my dudes. So hopefully you guys will have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you guys more this week.